I'll also be very, very gentle in terms of answering the questions. And cool. Okay, so start. Tell me about a time when a conflict with others.
So when I joined TCI, a biotech company, as a strategist in 2017, I was assigned to reactivate digital transformation in the sales operation. So before I joined the company had several attempts on driving digital transformation in their business operation, but they all failed. The first task I received was to iterate CRM system and promote the adoption of the CRM developed internally to facilitate the digital transformation in the company's sales operation. I talked with sales team to understand why they refused to adopt CRM and brainstorm with them what could be the potential solutions to their pinpoint. However, when I came to engineering team to discuss the idea about the iteration of the CRM, the whole team strongly disagreed to initiate another iteration. They told me that their team has spent too much resources on developing the system, but no matter how many times they iterate the system, every time they launched a new version of the system, sales team still did not adopt it. So I talked to colleagues across departments who were involved in a previous attempt to drive digital transformation in the sales operations. I found the root cause of the failure of the previous trial because the previous digital transformation attempt did not score quickly enough, and the people lost momentum along the way. So I proposed to the executive team to restart the digital transformation from something that is highly relevant to the users and help us score quickly enough to earn us credits. So we decided to start from a small project, such as help accelerate the sales lead follow-up procedure in the exhibition app or something like that. And because the project scale was small and it's relevant, highly relevant to help the sales to get the orders quickly enough. So this small project helped us earn the credits, and we later use this credit we earned to drive a bigger change in the operations. So in the following 3 years, we digitalized and streamlined all the processes and integrated everything in operation into a single digital platform, which saved the company more than $7 million in operating costs.
Okay, so Jessie, too long upfront. It takes you forever to really get to the point.
Yeah, I think that I have to set up the kind of like the problem that I really want to talk about, like in the very beginning. Yeah.
Okay, actually the impact is good. Actions you figure out, so why the rationale, so you not that rationale, it's like you discover why they don't want to execute it because the digital transformation has been forever, la 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 la. So that was good. Okay, so that part was good. Upfront, there's so much redundant information. Is not memorable for your audience. Okay, so let me help you to rewrite your story.
Okay,
let's do this. Starting from, I like how you get started. Oh, when I was from ABCD companies and I was responsible for digital transformation, that's no problem. Okay, and then immediately get the point regarding I had a conflict with who, about what. I'm going to tell you how to describe the situation later on, but you need to get to a point much faster. Okay, so complete the sentence. You had a conflict with who, about what?
I have a conflict with the engineering team about the CRM iteration.
I heard the true conflict is they didn't want to develop the new iteration.
Yeah, they didn't want to. Yeah, exactly, because they think that they've already tried several times, but nobody adopted their solution. So
okay, great,
kind of like
perfect. Okay, so now restate it this way. I had a conflict with the engineering team about they not wanting to develop the CRM iterations or new CRM iteration. Because the way you described it will make the conflict immediately much more interesting. It's about they not wanting to develop the new CRM iterations. Oh, interesting. What happened? Okay. So immediately I just want to hear more because your first sentence make me want to hear more. So the following things just feels like it flows better.
Okay.
Okay. So now Next part, the next sentence should describe the R part of framework, which is why this is an important thing for me to listen. That's the background information come in. You can say, okay, so you gave us so much information. All I want to understand is you can just say that's the background picture is about. I made it up, okay. Foreign is made up. You can plug in wrong. Okay.
Okay.
What I want to hear as an interviewer is, okay, so you caused my interest. They didn't want to do the CRM, like they do not want to develop the new CRM. So what the heck is happening? You can talk about, well, our company trying to do CRM iteration for 5 different times or 10 different times, whatever years in the past. But no teams actually adopted. But it is, however, is very critical for all the company to do the CRM digital transformation because all the business operations are all in like manual process, and we're losing $5 million in terms of labor hours every single year if you don't do digital transformation. So not developing this new version and also people don't adopting it. It's actually making our company losing $500 million every single year, something like that. Or you can say how many employees, or you can say like was impacted, or you can say the number of employees or number of departments. You can say, well, this digital transformation is critical. 99% or 95% of all the departments, business operations today is all like manual or it's not in CRM. Like you gotta describe it. That's something we want to hear. So how now? Engineering team didn't want to develop it. This is bad. Okay, immediately I need to solve this problem. This is really serious issue. Now here's action number 1. I want to seek to understand why on earth they want to develop it. Well, they actually emphasize was because they put in lots of effort in the past. They built 5 versions in the past. Nobody used it. It's hit their team morale. You develop something that nobody uses it. What the heck? Why I'm still doing this again? No wonder there's a pushback, right? So now your story flows better. So people we only want to hear the important part that's relevant to what the audience want to hear. So everything, all the framework I teach you guys is reverse engineer because I'm a hiring manager. It's like, well, I want to hear this. I want to hear this. I want to tell me this, right? This is what I hear. So therefore, like reverse engineer the framework. Okay. So now in your own words, and now I'm going to answer questions later on. Okay. Now reverse engineer this, failing the R part of framework. So tell me why this is an important problem to address and what the heck is going on.
The reason why this is an important problem to be addressed is because if nobody adopts CRM system, then the digital transformation cannot be driven successfully in the sales operation. It's kind of like a bottleneck problem. And if it is not implemented, then there's no way the sales manager team can know like whether they can hit the sales target or not, or and can help the company identify the potential business problem in advance. There's no way to do so.
Okay, so very good, very good. How is CRM? So CRM is a bottleneck for digital transformation.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're doing the whole company-wide digital transformation for sales team, marketing, product team, all the teams. So this is just for sales team. They need to do CRM so that they can see end-to-end leads.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Okay, so very good. Makes the scope bigger. You can say. Our sales team is responsible for how much do you roughly know the revenue size?
Yes. So the revenue size, maybe is around $10 billion.
10 million or 10 billion?
10 billion.
Okay, so that's the important part of our part of framework. Why this is the important problem for us to address? Hey guys. Our company, I think it all sounds like a very big company, 10 million. It's like one of the largest, whatever, medical company.
Yeah, it's actually an ODM company. It's a B2B company. So each order is like a huge order.
Huge. Okay, so put this way. Our company is going through a company-wide digital transformation. For the sales team, in the past, they're responsible for 10 billion. You got to